Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1629, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. Which planet was discovered by mathematical prediction before it was directly observed? Neptune. Where is the Winchester Mystery House? California. Named after the Greek god of wind, which musical instrument is played by passing an air current over its strings? Aeolian harp. What part of the licorice plant gives the candy its distinctive flavor? The root. In 1964, Michelangelo's Pietà was on display at what major event? New York's World Fair. What can be a font, architectural style, or novel type? Gothic. Which planet in our solar system was originally named George's star? Uranus? What state saw the start of the American Revolution? Massachusetts. Tony Drago is a snooker professional from which country? Malta. What was the first American space station to be launched into space? Skylab. Why was Mary Mallon famous in the early 1900s for her signature dessert of peaches and ice cream? It gave people typhus. Who was the U.S.'s first Postmaster General? Answer: Benjamin Franklin. What Olympic field event's two main styles are the glide and the spin? Shot puts. Where are the Baalbek Roman ruins located? Lebanon. What year was the novel A Brave New World written? 1931. What was Keanu Reeves' alias in the film The Matrix? Neo. What rank is the U.S. Navy equivalent of the Army's 5-star general? Fleet Admiral. What historical event provides the backdrop for the 1905 novel The Scarlet Pimpernel? The French Revolution. Which country was the scene of the Mau Mau Rebellion in the 1950s? Kenya. What gas makes up most of the atmosphere of Mars? Carbon dioxide or CO2? Which direction does the sun rise from? The east. In which year did the Mongols first conquer China? 1205. Which two countries are on the southern border of Mexico? Guatemala and Belize. Who lost 43 pounds for his one-scene role in The Sixth Sense? Donnie Wahlberg. How old was Evel Knievel when he died? 69. What star of The Breakfast Club was also part of the cast of the TV show The Facts of Life? Molly Ringwald. Where was the first lighthouse built? Alexandria, Egypt. Which film featured the song Springtime for Hitler? The Producers. From which country did the dance, the quadrille, originate? France. The Catskill Mountains are part of what larger mountain chain? Appalachian Mountains. What nationality is crime writer Colin Dexter? English? What is the main ingredient of the dish called baba ganoush? Eggplant. What television show's theme was played at the commissioning of the first space shuttle? Star Trek's. What country has the world's most ancient forest? Australia. The TV show Ugly Betty is based on what Venezuelan show? Yo Soy Betty La Fea. What was the nickname of Cowboys defensive end Ed Jones? Too tall. How old was John F. Kennedy when he was assassinated? 46. What 1838 Charles Dickens novel is subtitled The Parish Boy's Progress? Oliver Twist. Where did Chris Farley's SNL character Matt Foley live? In a van. The ocean liner RMS Carpathia played a role in what historical event? Sinking of the Titanic. Which country and its territories cover the most time zones? Answer. France and its 8 territories cover 12 time zones. What 1993 film's title character has the first name Euphigenia? Mrs. Doubtfire's. What is the largest country in the world made up of solely islands? Answer. Indonesia. The nation includes roughly 17,500 islands, of which about 7,000 are inhabited. With more than 735,000 square miles of land in total, it is the 16th largest country by land area. Who did Jersey Joe Walcott defeat at age 37 to win the heavyweight title? Ezzard Charles. Which general's father led the investigation of the Lindbergh baby kidnapping? Norman Schwarzkopf. Who described his most famous painting as the Camembert of Time? Salvador Dali. What U.S. state did the Coneheads settle in after crash landing on Earth? New Jersey. What was the first country to legalize same-sex marriage? Answer. The Netherlands. In which decade did the Wall Street crash lead to the Great Depression? 1920s. What collectively named languages evolved from Vulgar Latin? Answer. Romance or Romanic language. The 5 most spoken Romance languages are Spanish, French, Portuguese, Italian, and Romanian. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.